housekeeping stuff while people pop on. All right, welcome to the Friday Core and Movement class. As you can see, I am not Colette. I am Coach Clint, and I will be bringing you your fun movements today. So while we wait for more people to pop on and get started, just a reminder that this is a one-way camera. I cannot see you. So make sure that you're in a safe space. You have some room to move. You only need body weight today, but I want you to be nice and safe. So make sure you're not going to fall, hit your head, anything like that. And if something happens, if you start feeling weird, start feeling sick, something like that, please take a break. And same goes for if you start feeling kind of funny and you need help, please have a way to contact people, because unfortunately I can't do it for you because I can't see you. So make sure you keep that in mind in case of emergency. And then coming up in April, if you haven't heard about it, we're promoting the fact that we are going to be doing a yoga challenge, 28-day yoga challenge. I am going to be taking part of it. Some of my regen class is going to be. We want this to be a good thing. Yoga is good for us, as we all know, and that's why we're in this loving class. And then last thing, I just wanted to bring you a little piece of my classes. So we've been going over some tips of the day. Our tip right now is to make your mind calm and peaceful. And some of these are just good ways to do that in setting some routines, keeping a record or a journal, creating a to-do list, exercise, try some different combinations of all of these things, and keep time for your friends and family, because we all know that that's a good way to de-stress, is just to have fun. And then our joke of the day, and for you guys that don't know, my son Lucas colors these things in for me, which is awesome. He's amazing. But our joke, where does a boat go when it gets sick? If you stick around to the end, you get to find out. All right, so let's go ahead and get moving. Like I said, we're going to be doing some good core movement stuff today. We're actually going to start down on the floor. So we're going to start on the floor. If any point in this you need to take a break, please do so. I'll keep reminding you, but you know, you guys are hardcore, so we're going to do our best. So let's go down to the floor. We're going to go into our glute bridge position. So we're going to get our heels dug into the floor. We're going to drive our hips up nice and high. We're going to stay in this position right here. We're waking those glutes up from our day so far. We're halfway through. Keep those glutes nice and tight. Keep those hamstrings tight. Now I'm going to tuck my left hand down towards my heel. I'm going to reach my right hand up and over the top. So I'm coming kind of towards you guys. Getting that good stretch. For a second. Now we're going to switch to the other side. Tuck your hand. Reach up and over the top. Make sure you're breathing. Keep those glutes nice and tight. That's part of this one, is we are working on those glutes. We're actually strengthening our glutes through time under tension while we're going through some shoulder and upper back thing, just kind of warming things up. This first round of 3 exercises is really just to kind of keep warming us up. Keep going. Let's do about 2 more on each side. Nice and easy here. This is the easiest thing you're going to be doing today, I promise. It just gets harder and harder, and I don't know if I'm in shape for this, so it's going to be fun. 1 more. Oh, and bring it on down. All right, now we're going to do a straight leg grab, okay? So we're going to actually do some core work here, but we're also going to kind of stretch out our hamstring. So I'm going to straighten my leg. I'm going to grab behind my leg. I'm going to pull up to my chest. Notice my other foot is hovering off the floor. I'm going to keep my core active, keep my shoulders off of the ground a little bit. We're going to pause at the top so that we get a little bit of a hamstring stretch. And we're also putting our core under a little more tension, right? Core and movement. Make sure you control that leg on the way down. Nice and strong here, guys. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. We're going to go about 5 on each side. We're going to repeat this again. So it's going to get a little faster. As we get to understand the movements, we can pick up our speed a little bit. All right, now come into our dead bug position, okay? 90-90, 90 at the knee, 90 at the hip. chest is up just a little bit. I'm looking towards the sky. I'm gonna take my arms straight up towards the sky, keep that core nice and tight. I'm gonna take my right leg out and I'm gonna pause, left leg out and pause, bring them both back. Boom, it's a 2-to-1 dead bug. Now we're gonna take left leg out. Right leg out, left leg out, bring it back. Good, left out, boom, right out, boom, and bring it back. Good, back into that glute bridge position, dig those heels in. Okay, this time, we're gonna drive up just like we did before. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings, keep things nice and tight, keep your core tight. Now your core's been activated, so it might be easier. Still doing that overhead reach. We're gonna reach to the left first, so right over the top. Switch to the other side. Come back to center, come down out of that glute bridge, and then push right back up. So this time we're adding in a little hip work, so reaching over. We're just hitting this one 2 times. Again, this is just to kind of warm us up. This isn't the crazy stuff yet. So if there's some of you that know me on here, know that you're one of them. Back to center, down nice and easy. Don't be afraid. Clint hasn't lost his touch. I can still coach with the best of them. I can make Colette and Andy sweat if I need to. Good, switch to the other side. And down, let's do one more on each side. Down and up, squeeze at the top, over the top. This is a really good stretch to do if you start feeling really tight after your day. This is one I like to do. It kind of wakes your glutes up, kind of loosens my back, just feels pretty good. And relax down, good. Straighten both legs, straight leg, lift. Grab, get that hamstring stretch, dropping it down. Now we're stretching these hammies because we are going to be doing some good hamstring work along with quads. Got a fun little workout to go today. I've been planning on surprising you guys for, I think, 3 weeks now, Colette had me knowing. So I've been tweaking on this workout for a while, so I'm excited. Glad to be here with you guys. Glad I get to spend an hour with you, 50 minutes. Yes, I'm watching the clock this time. For those of you that were here when I taught last time, last leg here, nice and slow. Good, coming into our dead bug. The last time I took you guys longer, and then Colette had to change her class because some of you leg first, left out, right out, both back in. Good, right out, left out, back in, left, right, in, right, left, in. Good, one more of each, left, right, back, good. Last one, right, left, and back. And relax. All right, we're going up to our feet, going into our flow movements, our first round of flow movements. So we are gonna do a squat rotation, a single leg RDL to a lift, multi-directional lunge with pulses, and then finish that round out with some hand walks. We're gonna do two. See, I can still count. 2 of each of these, 2 rounds of each of these, okay? So squat rotations, widening out our base, toes pointed forward, deep squat down, coming to the bottom. So this is where our quads are coming in. We're gonna hold this bottom squat, and we're gonna rotate, dropping my left hand, I'm rotating to the right, looking at where my hand is going up towards the sky. I'm gonna switch to the other side. Good, back to center, and then back to the right. Make sure you pause in the center for just a second, just to make sure that you are owning the position. We're staying in this squat. We're gonna do 3 rotations on each side. So I'm back to the right, left. Now I'm gonna come out of this squat, stand up nice and tall. See, not too bad, just 3 this round. Okay, going into our single leg RDL. I'm gonna turn somewhat sideways. Okay, make sure you have soft bend in this front knee. I'm gonna shift my weight over that front knee, and I'm gonna hinge at the hip into this single leg RDL, heel to the back of the room, forehead to the front of the room, and then I'm gonna come up without touching the ground. I'm gonna come into that hip flex position. Boom. Okay, now I have that dowel still running through my hip, going back into that single leg RDL. Find that balance. I'm gonna try my best to not tip over because Noga will call me out on it. Come up into that hip flex position. Good, back. You guys are doing great. Stick with me. If you need to take a quick break, that's fine. If you need to shake your leg out, although I know with you, Colette does a lot of these posture hold things. Back up, hip flex position. We got one more. You can use your hands for balance. I like to keep my hands on my hips because it reminds me to hinge at my hip. I'm pretending that I have a dowel running my hip, coming up, hip flex position, own that position for a second, and then we'll switch sides. I'm gonna turn. Right leg now is your base leg. Find that balance, soft bend in that knee. Round 1, remember it's gonna be a little slower because we're demoing through it. Round 2, we'll pick it up a little bit. I wanna make sure that you guys understand the movement. Come up into that hip flex position. Try not to touch the floor unless you absolutely need to. So round 1's a little slower. Round 2, we pick it up. Here we go, back. Find that balance. Use your hands if you need to. Okay, you can also use a chair. Don't use a kid. Kids tend to run away and tip you over coming up. Don't use a dog. They do the same thing. Plus then when we do ground stuff, they try to lick you in the face. Here we go, back. Nice, find that balance. Find that strength in those glutes and those hamstrings. Good, coming up. Got one more after this. My glutes are already on fire. I love it. Friday glute fire, down. Good, nice and strong. And then come up, last one, own the position at the top. Find that balance. And relax, all right. Here we go, multi-directional lunge. Okay, make sure you have some space. We're gonna go forward lunge, so I'm gonna step towards you into a lunge, almost tap my knee to the ground, come back to center. Okay, now I'm gonna go lateral lunge, out to the side, push off back to center. Now backwards, tap my knee, back to center. That's 1, okay? We're gonna do 3 on each side. So forward, almost touch your knee. Good, lateral lunge, make sure your toe, knee, and hip create that angle nice and strong. Push off of that knee, stand back up, and then reverse lunge. Almost tap your knee, come up. There's 2, one more. Forward, lateral, reverse. Switching sides, forward. Make sure you have the space. If you have to slide over, lateral. Luckily, I have this giant room. Reverse. Forward, good. Number 2, lateral. Multi-directional is always fun. Reverse, good. Last one, forward. Lateral. And reverse. Going into the weekend, feeling good. We're gonna feel this till Monday, hopefully. Okay, last one, hand walk into a plank. We're gonna hold for about 14 seconds. 14 seconds. Tie your hands down your legs. We're just loosening those hamstrings up. hand walk out, plank position. Okay, if you want to challenge yourself, widen your base a little bit, take one hand off, do a 3-prong plank. Your choice. Got about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back to the toes and roll up nice and slow. Easy. Round 1, easy. Okay, this time, squat rotation. We're going to squat down. We're going to rotate, stand up each time. Okay, so squat down. Get down into that good squat position. Rotate to the right. Look where that hand's going. Come back to center. Go to the left. Center, up. There's 1, down. Rotate to the right. Center. Make sure you own that center position. Left. Center. Up. There's 2. Good. Down. It's funny. Holding didn't seem that bad. Coming up and down feels good. Center. Left. Good. Stick with me. Center. Up. Plus, we're adding 1 more. Squat down. We're going for 4 this round. Rotate to the right. Left. Center. And up. Shake those legs out if you need to. Grab a quick drink. Going into our RDLs. Again, little quicker this round, right? A little quicker. We know the movement. Soft bend in that knee. Find that balance. Going into that RDL position. We're going to hold. 1, 2. Come up. Try not to touch that floor. Find that balance. Hip flex position. Good. Down. Back into that single leg RDL. We got 4 of these, so you got 3 more on this side. Woo! There's that misbalance. Up. Good. Find that hip flex position. This is a padded floor under me. You guys don't know that. Now you do. It's padded, so it's working my balance even more. Going back into that RDL. So sometimes it's hard. I'll get outside my balance a little bit, and it takes me over quick. Up. Plus, we did a lot of glute stuff yesterday. Some of you might have been in my class. Good. Back. So my glutes are still a little bit on fire from yesterday, which is good. Active. Good. Coming up. Last one here. On that position at the top. And down. Nice. Switching sides. Here we go. Nice and strong here. Find that balance. Going back. Find your spot. Hold and own that position for a second. Come up nice and tall. So about 2 seconds at the bottom, or you can hold a little more if you want in that RDL. Your choice. Down. It's kind of pick your own poison, right? If you want to hold longer, you can. It's fine. You can catch back up. You guys know the movements. Up. Here we go. Down. We just want to make sure that we're controlling our body in space. That's the most important thing for injury prevention. Coming out of these classes, nice and strong. Up. Right? We can blow through quick movements, but having to control your body is what makes this class hard. Back. Nice and strong. Last one here. Own the position. And up. And relax. All right. Multi-directional. Nice and quick this time. You guys know forward, lateral, back. Here we go. Forward. Up. Lateral. Push off of this strong leg. The front leg. Use that leg to drive up and back. Forward, lateral. Let's go 5 this round. Let's challenge ourselves. Forward. And if you're going a little slower, that's okay. If you're not going quite as deep, that's okay. Do what you can. You're powering through it. Just stick with it. Get what you can done. Get back into it. There's 4. We got 1 more. The front lunge feels the best today. Lateral lunge hurts the most. Reverse isn't too bad either. Switching sides. Here we go. Forward. Lateral. Reverse. Forward. Lateral. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Reverse. There's 2. 3 more. Forward. Heart rate's getting up. That's good. A little bit. Reverse. Good. Couple more. Forward. Lateral. Reverse. Ooh, stepped on something. Forward. Last one. Lateral. And reverse. Good. All right. Hand walk. Now on this last hand walk, we're going to stay down because our next section is in the plank and ground position. Okay, here we go. Slide those hands down our legs. Take this second to recover. Hand walk out. Find that plank position. Okay, I did right hand last time, so left hand comes up. If you wanted to, you can switch hands. Find that good balance. Keep your core tight. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, stay down on the ground. If you need a quick drink of water, grab one. I need to quick retie my shoe so I don't kill myself. Wardrobe malfunction. Okay. This next one, we're gonna go dive bomber, down dog push-up, toe touches, push-up with shoulder tap, and then a child's pose at the end of the round to do a nice little recovery. Okay, so we're gonna go dive bomber to down dog push-up to toe touch to push-up shoulder tap, and then child's pose. So we do all of those one time. We're going through this round 4 times, okay? So it's a lot of shoulders in this round. So make sure you stretch if you need to, get into that child's pose early if you need a break, and then meet us back when you catch back up, okay? So first thing, dive bomber push-up. We start in that down dog position. Now don't tease me about my down dog. It is not pretty. I need to join Tess and the yoga crew next month, and that's why I'm doing it, to get better here. Dive bomber push-up. If you haven't done them before, you're gonna try to touch your forehead to the ground as you sweep underneath into a cobra, okay? And I'll do it again. So just watch that one just so you can see it, okay? And then I'm gonna just drive my hips back up into that down dog, okay? Everything else you've done, this dive bomber, you probably haven't before, okay? So dive bomber, ready? 1 dive bomber. Try to touch your forehead on the ground. Try to slide under a hurdle, come into that cobra, okay? All while breathing. Drive those hips up, down dog position. Now you're doing a TP push-up. Try to touch your elbows to the floor and then push back up. Easy, nice, just 1. Okay, now we are going to come into our plank position. Boom, plank. Now we're gonna do 2 push-ups. So down, push up. I'm gonna tap my right hand to the left shoulder, set it back down with a push-up, push up, left arm to right shoulder, and then back down. Good. All right, now we're gonna press back up into that down dog position. I'm gonna reach for my toe, 1, reach for my toe with the other hand, 2. We have 3 of these, or 2 of these on each side, and drop those knees. Go into a child's pose for a quick recovery, about 10 seconds, okay? Take some deep breaths, stretch those arms out over your head, loosen those shoulders because we're getting right back into it. This time, it's gonna be a little quicker because now you know it. Okay, do what you can. If you can't go my speed, go your speed, that's fine. Catch back up. Ready? Here we go. Down dog. Dive bombers first. Here we go. Dive bomber down. Try to touch your forehead. Sweep under the rug. Good little rest here. Drive those hips up. Good. Try to tap your elbows to the floor. TP push-up. Press back up. All triceps there. Come into that plank position. Good. Down with that regular push-up. Press up. Right hand to left shoulder. Push up. Left hand to right shoulder, press back in that down dog. You got 2 toe touches each side. 1, 2, good, and down into a child's pose. Stretch those shoulders out, okay? Do your favorite, whatever your favorite shoulder thing is. If it's not child's pose, you know, you can do a reach and roll, okay? You can stretch, just roll your shoulders out. We got 2 more, guys, 2 more. We're doing good on class time too. Looking good, about 20 more minutes, something like that. Okay, you're doing good. All right, let's go. Round 3. Ready? Down dog position. Dive bomber push-up. Here we go, underneath. Underneath, slide under, cobra. Woo! Hips up. TP push-up, elbows down to the floor, tap, press right back up. Good. Fall forward, plank position. Push-up shoulder taps, down, up, shoulder tap, down, up, shoulder tap. Good. Press back up. There we go, into our toe touches. 1, 2, and relax. Come down nice and easy. Good job. We got 1 more, guys. 1 more, push through it. If you need a quick drink, now's a good time to do it. Get a quick drink. I should have brought water today, but I forgot it. Bad coach. Bad coach. Okay, here we go. Last one. Let's challenge ourselves. It's Friday. Let's challenge ourselves a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go 2 dive bomber push-ups, 2 TP push-ups. Okay, let's stick with the push-up shoulder tap, 1 on each side. And then let's go 5 down dog toe touches. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do our best. Friday, we're getting better today. Here we go. Down dog, dive bomber underneath, forward, hold in this cobra for just a second, drive those hips right back up into a down dog, and then fall right back into that dive bomber underneath and cobra. Okay, take a quick rest here. Good, shoot those hips up. TP push-up, tap your elbows, press up, 1. Tap your elbows, press up, 2. Good, plank position. Good, down and up with the shoulder tap, right, left. Good, shoot those hips. You got toe touches, 5 on the side. Here we go, on your own, reaching, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Turn down. Get your quick little child pose in. Whew. Little sweat going today, guys. Little sweat. It's all good. It's Friday. We get a break here coming up. Deep breaths, get some water in you. This next round, excuse me, we are going through what I'm lovingly calling the core destroyer. So on a Friday, nice thing about a Friday, we can destroy the core and hopefully won't be too out of it for the weekend, right? Hopefully not. So core destroyer, we're going toe touches, not the same ones we just did. Reaching for our toes off of our back, okay? Hip raises, roll-ups, hollow body hold crosses. We only have to do that because this is a Colette class and she loves her hollow body holds, as you guys know all too well. So we're going 10 toe touches, 10 hip raises, 5 roll-ups on my timing. So I'm gonna count it for you. And then we're going hollow body hold for a 10 count, and I'm counting that also. Okay, so here we go. On our back, toes up to the sky as best you can. Again, don't tease me about my hamstrings. Self-conscious about those things. They're tight. Okay, here we go. You got to reach behind your head each time. Reach the floor. Reach for your toes. 1. You got 10 of those. 2, 3. Don't skip the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hip raises. Okay. We have 2 ways to do it. You can go knees to chest, toes to the floor. So you can go knees to chest, toes to floor. Or if you're super strong and you can do it, I even have a hard time with it sometimes. You can go hip raises here. Okay. Try not to swing your legs too much. Your choice on which ones. They work the same muscles. Here we go. 10 of them. I'm going knees to chest, toes to floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Roll ups. Straighten your legs out. Dig your heels into the floor. We're going to roll up from our hip to our toes. You're going to be on my count. We're going on a 5 count. If I stop counting, you pause. So if I say 1, 2, and I stop, you pause. If I say 3 and stop, you pause. Okay. So you're with my count. Ready? Deep breath. Find your balance. Find your strength. Dig those heels in. Squeeze your glutes. Tight core. Here we go. Up for 1, 2, 3. Nice and slow. 4, 5. And reach for your toes. And then start going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. So just like that. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach for your toe. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now, if your heels are flying off a little bit, that's fine. Try to keep them down to the ground. You can even stick them under your couch or something if you need to, okay? That's fine. I've had a lot of practice squeezing my glutes, driving my heels down. Here we go. Third one, we got 5. Here we go, rolling up. 1, 3, 4, 5, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more. That's it for this round. Here we go. Up. 1. Uh-oh, he paused. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And back. 1, 2. Good. Keep it up. 3, 4, and 5. Nice. All right. Hollow hold position. So banana position. We're going to cross our feet over each other. Every time we go cross, cross, that's 1. I'll count for you. Here we go. Get in that good hollow position and cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax for a quick second. Deep breaths, grab a quick drink, stretch your core out. We got another round of this and then some fun stuff at the end to finish the day. Okay? You can email her or instant messenger on Monday. You can blame her for having me come. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. You guys are forcing me to work out hard on a Friday. I love it. All right, toes up in the air. Make sure you reach behind your head each time. 10 of them. Tap, reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hip raises. A little faster this time, not as much rest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you need a break, take it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, roll-ups. Now, be scared because this is round 2. So you know what's about to happen, right? You know what's about to happen. Here we go, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Reach and go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like 4. 4 is a good spot. 5. Fall back. 1. Back. 2 more, guys. Here we go. Finish strong. Finish strong. Last time we have to do these today. Ready? Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, fun one for the last one. Last of the roll-ups for Friday. Nice deep breath. Get yourself ready. Stick with me. Okay, I'm going to say up and down. We're not going to finish it out all the way the first time. Okay, so stick with me. Okay, here we go. Up, 1, 2, pause. Down, 1. Up, 1, 2, pause. Down, 2, 1, 2. Up, 1, 2. Down, 1. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo. Hold at the top. Good. Back. 1, 2. Hold. Back. 2 more. 1, 2. Hold. And back. The rest. Not going to be fun. Here we go. Finish the mobility stuff. Some fun stuff at the end for the coach's challenge. Here we go. Deep breath. Find that hollow body hold position. Find your seat. And ready? Here we go. Crossing our feet. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. All right, guys. Nice work. You got through probably the harder part of the entire workout. Okay. Grab a quick drink of water. Gonna check our time. Make sure we're running up on good time. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Okay. Somebody jump on the chat and remind me of when Colette kicks you off, because I think in her invite it said 12:55 or 12:55. Does anybody know? Anybody able to jump on the chat and let me know? I don't want to hold you guys too long. No guy, I know you know. All right, here we go. Okay, last thing. We are going to go into a little core strength, but we're going to use it through hip mobility. Okay, so I'm going to go into a shin box position. Now, if you've never been in a shin box, you're going to go, this front leg tucks into your right thigh, your other leg points straight back. Okay, so I'm in this S shape. Okay, right there. Okay, find your balance, sit up nice and straight, nice and upright through your core. Okay, the whole goal with this one is to not use your hands. Okay, you're not going to use your hands. I'm going to glue my feet to the floor. My feet stay where they're at, and I'm going to try to open up and switch sides. Okay, so watch the demo first. I'm going to open up. I'm going to glue. I got to do this right. You're all watching. Glue my feet to the floor as best I can and rotate to the other side. Okay, if you need to do one, to feel what it feels like, you can use your hands the first round to find where you need to glue your feet. Okay, we're gonna stay here. This is working. Here we go. We're gonna go 3 on each side. 3 on whatever side you're on. You're gonna switch to the other side. Try to glue those feet into the ground. Switch to the other side. Notice I'm using my hands as a counterbalance. Here we go, out and around. Good. I'm walking forward a little bit. That's kind of normal. Okay, here, out and around. Good. Got 2 more. This one gets hard, especially after doing all that core work. Here we go. Last one, out and then back. And now back. And my hips are a little tight now too, so it feels good. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite thing, but that's good. Okay, now just sit in this position right here. Okay, so now watch again. This time, if you want to, you can use your hands because it's more about the next piece than this rotation. If you want to continue with no hands, that's fine, okay? So I'm gonna rotate to the other side. Once I'm on this side, I'm gonna drive my hips forward and into this position, okay? And I'll turn so you guys can see I'm here, okay? So I'm still in that same position, but now I'm shooting my hips forward, okay? Now I'm gonna use my hands as a counter. I'm gonna lower myself down using my glutes. I'm gonna switch to the other side. Then I'm gonna drive up again, okay? So you're in like this quad hip flexor type stretch, driving my hips to the front of the room, okay? I'm gonna do 3 of those on each side. Here we go, okay? So I'm gonna switch to the other side first. I'm gonna use my hands just so I have good hip range. I'm gonna drive up. Now, if any of you have done get-ups in a class, it's kind of like a get-up, okay? You're using similar muscle structures. It's not the same, but you're working some of that same stuff. Driving up, you're stretching these hip flexors, you're kind of opening your hips. Along with these rotational movements, you're working core, hip mobility, hip stability. It's really awesome, these movements, okay? They're hard to do. They're not fun, so I save them until the end, right? Nice little cool down. It's not hard, just a weird motion. Okay, let's go 1 more each side. Going out, up. Kind of finishing with a little bit of a cool down and stretch because it's nice to do. Except for we have our coach's challenge left, which will ramp you right back up. And relax. Nice. All right. Now, last thing I want to do, our time typing on a computer. If it's really tight in your chest, raise your hips, takes a little of the strain off of your shoulders and chest. If you can, try to stay in this low position, but it's really how tight your upper body is, okay? It's not an easier, harder thing. It's a more mobility through these tight areas thing, okay? So I'm gonna do my first round down just because I wanna stretch a little better. So I reach for the sky. I drop my elbows out at a 90-degree from my shoulders, rotate my hands up to the sky, and then I'm gonna try to keep my arms attached to the ground as I slide up overhead as far as I can. Now I'm gonna bring those elbows back down to my pockets. Okay, try to keep them attached. Go as far as you can, then we're gonna slide right back over your head. Okay, now I'm gonna demo in that glute bridge position. Okay, for those of you that might be super tight in your shoulders, this is the better way to do it. It just kind of opens your chest a little more, takes a little out of that range of motion, just kind of makes it a little better for tight shoulders and chest. It still stretches really good. Even myself, if I can do it the other way, I like it this way sometimes because I feel like it stretches my chest a little better. Let's get about 5 of these in nice and slow. Again, to just kind of bring that heart rate down, kind of loosen us up, get us back to neutral. Up, last one. Then I'm going to finish my last one out down on the ground. Get that good shoulder stretch in there. Oh, and relax. All right, shake those arms out for just a second. We're going to finish with what I like to call the coach's challenge. Now, you do not have to do it. That's why it's called coach's challenge. But what we are doing today, we are doing a side plank. Okay, so straight arm, feet out to the side. And I'm going to bring my top leg in and out like a mountain climber. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we'll switch sides and do it on the other side. Now it's a time thing, okay? Because I'm going to read you the quote of the day, and we're going to do the one side as long as it takes me to read the quote, and then we'll switch and do the other side for the same amount of time. I read slow, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so you do not have to do it. If you want a little extra challenge, that's what this is for. And then I'll get you guys out of here, give you some time back today so you can maybe hopefully start enjoying your weekend, okay? Hopefully you've been enjoying your weekend this whole class because it's what I aim to please, okay? So here we go. Find that good side plank position. If it's hard for you to be straight arm, side pillar is okay also, okay? This just makes you stabilize through your shoulder a little more, okay? Legs go out to the side. You're gonna get yourself set first, finding that good balance here. Okay, I'm gonna take my arm up. I gotta move my paper to where I can see it. Make sure I can read, okay? Right there, and then upper leg. Okay, here you go, find your position, lock in, ready, and bringing it in and out. Some people mistake grit for sheer persistence, changing or charging up the same hill again and again. But that's not quite what I mean by the word grit. You want to minimize friction and find the most effective, most efficient way forward. You might actually have more grit if you treat your energy as a precious commodity. All right, guys, switching sides, and then we'll kind of talk through that quote a little bit. Oh, by the way, that's Reid Hoffman. Reid Hoffman. Okay, switching sides. Lock yourself in, nice and strong. Here we go, in and out. So the way I look at that is so many times through work, even some of these workouts that we do, we just push ourselves to the breaking point. That's not what it's all about, right? Grit is not pushing yourself to the point of quitting. Grit is finding the best way to use your time effectively and efficiently to become the best you can be. And relax. Hopefully that was about the same amount of time. So on that note, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for pushing through. Thanks for coming and joining Colette's classes and all our classes. We really do this to help you guys get better every day. But what you don't realize is you're helping us get better every day, because we come to help you be the best you, but we show up because we know if we don't come, some of you will call us out. So that's awesome. It keeps us motivated even in these work from home times. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart and for allowing me to come help you guys today and just be doing this in general. This is what I love. I love being here with you guys. So on that note, geez, getting sappy. I hope you guys had fun. Hopefully you learned something new. If not, hopefully I did it okay. And I will talk to you guys soon. If the coach is on staff, we'd love to chat with you anytime over Teams. We can even meet up on a video chat. We can do a coffee walk if you want. All right, guys, with that in mind, have a great weekend. I will see you next time. Make sure you tell Colette how much you loved it so she doesn't fire me. And I'll let you know the end with the joke. Where do boats go when they get sick? Well, to the boat dock, of course. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Thanks again. Coach Clint is out of here for today. Thanks, guys. Good to see ya.